Welcome back. As you can see, we are just leaving the barn. Sorry, I know it's going to get dark here for a second. Bear with me. But we are heading up to the garage. And we are going to turn our coyote that we got yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So I skinned them yesterday, and I fleshed them this morning. I like to, after I skin them, I like to put them up top in the garage. And sorry, just trying to lock the gate up here. And I'm not much of a multitasker. Bear with me, guys. We're heading to the garage. But yeah, I like to have the hide sit overnight up top of the garage where it's freezing. And they don't freeze up there overnight, but they do stiffen up right nice. So the fat and the meat and that does get a little bit solid. And then I'll usually flesh them the next day, and it makes the fleshing process a whole lot easier. So yeah, so this morning I fleshed that coyote, and right now I've got him turned on the board with the flesh side out. So now I gotta flip them right side in. Oh, now there's the light. There's the sleigh that Jess wants me to rebuild. All right, we're here. Hope everybody's having a great New Year's Eve. I am sure that it's definitely different, as it is for us, as it is for everybody else. Yeah, I'll get you guys flipped around here for a sec. Okay. Oh, I better turn the music off, eh? I don't want to be getting in trouble for that. Yeah. So if you guys are just joining, we're just coming in from the barn, and we're going to turn this coyote. Oh, we got comments. How's it going, Raymond? Untitled Chapter, how's it going? Wyatt, my man. Sorry, the comments aren't staying up. If anybody knows how to get the comments to stay up longer, let me know. Happy New Year's, everybody. Bull, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm glad that you liked the farm video. Wyatt was telling me that I guess I made it. I did click on it saying that it was kid friendly, because well, it was. We were in the barn. Nobody was doing a dirty deed or anything. And I guess apparently when you click on it saying that it's kid friendly, nobody can comment. So I apologize for that, guys. I'm kind of new to this whole being mobile and doing everything on my cell phone here. But yeah, so that's why you guys couldn't comment. Sorry. I was kind of wondering where people were. People were coming and then they were leaving super quick, so I don't blame you. But anyway, we're here now, and actually, you know what? I gotta get this phone plugged in. It's been telling me that it was gonna die on me. any minute. So now that it's charging, let's see if we can get you guys to stand up without falling over. Okay, how's that? Sorry, oh man, these comments. Yeah, no, I appreciate that, Wyatt. I really do. Yeah, if you guys ever have issues, like if you guys can't hear me or I'm too loud or too ugly, well, the too ugly part, that's just, you guys got to bear with me on that. Anyway, we are going to get this. Sorry, you guys can't even see. We're going to get that coyote right there. We're going to get that guy turned. Maybe I'll try and leave it right there. So, I usually put on a pair of gloves for turning them. Funny, like when I first got into this, I used to skin all my animals just bare hand. You're young, you think you're cool. Not cool, but you just, you don't think of anything that's going to hurt you or whatever. But as you get older, you start to realize that maybe skinning animals that could potentially hold different diseases and that is maybe not the best idea. Anyway, I just use paper towel roll cut in half or toilet paper rolls for the arms, so it just keeps them up. So then that armpit, see that? Armpit nice and dry. I tack the ears up, pointed like that for about half the time. And then halfway through, I unpin them so that right here can dry. And yeah, so now we're just going to pull our pins. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the comments, but like I said, they're not staying up on my phone. So we're just pulling the pins. This guy's been drying for, I don't even know what time it is. What is it? Is it 8 o'clock? Must be around 8 o'clock, eh? 7:30. So he's been drying now for 10 hours with the flesh slide out. So now take our belly board out, find a stud up here and give her a little wrap. Loosens things up a bit. Board pretty much just drops straight out the bottom. Hear that? Ooh, like paper. Oh, there's the comment. Yeah, exactly, man. Shoulder mites are especially gross. 8:46 there. Okay, so you guys are later. Bull's the same time as us then. Yeah, like I was saying, I actually used to, I'm a little bit proud of this and I probably shouldn't be. I used to like sit in my skinning shack. My dad and we actually made a nice little building. I should show you guys it sometime. But it was actually a nice little skinning shack. That's what it was designed for. And I would actually skin my animals and eat my lunch in there. And I didn't used to always wash in between. But anyway, yeah, looking back, it was pretty gross. So we're just taking, you guys haven't seen this, which I'm sure most of you guys have. You just are turning this coyote inside out. And normally if I'm focusing on strictly just doing this, it doesn't take me nearly as long, but anyway. We're not in a rush, are we, guys? Nobody's got places to go, especially this year. Yeah, I never realized Raymond was that far ahead of us. He'll be bringing in the new year before we do. I know the guys out west are, I think it's 2 hours in Saskatchewan. There we go. Try and find his nose here. Sometimes once I get them halfway, I step on their back. Makes the last half go a lot easier, especially up through the neck region. So then we just pop their ears back through like so. So I know one of you guys was asking, where do I shoot my coyotes? Try and show you here. So got the head, make an X from the eye to the ear, pow. I hit him a little bit high. It was more in between the ears, but there's the hole there. Yeah, so pretty much right between the ears on this guy, but I'll just say this. He dingo 20. And then we just try and get him back on the board here. Slide him back on. Key is to get him squared up here, which can sound easy, but isn't always as easy as it sounds. Whew. Some good news. Oh, there's the comments again. I've got some good news for me. I don't know about you guys, but I got a hold of Ken today from Fur Harvesters. If you guys don't know Ken Frederick, he runs the trap store at Fur Harvesters, and I got a bunch of supplies coming, guys, which I'm pretty jacked about. We got a fur truck coming in here. What is it? I think it's somewhere in the second week of January. Don't quote me on that. But it's coming up here pretty quick. So I was able to get a hold of Ken and pulled a favor. I asked him if he'd mind making me up an order and getting it on the truck. Because if you guys don't know, when you order your stuff from Fur Harvesters, and if you have an account there, first of all, if you have an account, if you ship furs there, you get 10% discount on the store, which can't beat 10%. And again, if you ship furs there and you can hold off and wait and get your supplies shipped on the fur truck, whether you're dropping furs off or not, as long as you're there to meet the fur truck, they will ship your fur or your items from the store for free. So, so that's what I always do. I always just, figure out what I need. And if I got a truck coming, I just hold off until a truck comes. And I usually send Ken a big list of stuff to ship me out. And away we go. So, Because where I am here, guys, a lot of people have like great ideas for companies and suppliers that I could get supplies from, but there's a couple issues. One is our shipping. The shipping where, like up in Canada, shipping is ridiculous. I don't know. I think it's different in the States. The States, it seems from what I see and hear, is a lot cheaper than we are. But up in Canada, it's ridiculous. For instance, my brother was just looking at a fishing lure, and he's really heavy into fishing. He has what's the word I'm looking for? Sponsors. And from this one company that he was trying to connect with, he was looking at an $8 lure, and the shipping for that $8 lure was going to be, I think, $18. Like, that's ridiculous for a lure. It was a tube jig. Like, you guys probably know, like, it's the size of your finger. $18. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, just crazy. Just crazy. So yeah, that's the biggest issue with, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this is a well-furred coyote, actually. This one turned out real nice. Actually, I could take these off now. But I kind of forget where I was. But yeah, shipping. The other thing is, fur harvesters, their prices are very comparable to pretty much every other Canadian company. There's pretty much no point in me looking at American companies because the exchange rate is ridiculous. And again, the shipping, by the time you get anything shipped, it's not even going to be, yeah, there's no point. So, and when you get to deal with such a great guy like Ken, I mean, you can't go wrong. Fur Harvesters has always treated me really good. And I think they do a great job there with selling the furs and putting on the auctions and everything like that. And why not support them? You know what I mean? All the stuff that they sell is quality stuff. And yeah, so yeah, we got this coyote turned now. So you can see, looks a little bit rough. Get you guys a nice little comb. I've had this one. This has combed out probably 75 coyotes. And but that's the comb I like, is with the long teeth on it. Really good for getting those burrs out. Unfortunately, the handle broke on mine, but it's still usable. I think it cost something like $6 at a pet store. But I'm just going to show you guys the difference brushing out your coyotes. Now, I brush these coyotes out before I skin them. But then I also brush them at this point. It helps set those hairs. I don't know if that made a difference on camera, but I tell you in person, huge difference. Huge difference. Make sure you leave your front legs tucked in. You guys seen how long I cut my legs? And like I've said in the past, I've gotten top lot. I don't get top lot all the time, but I definitely have got top lot. Some guys have given me grief on my skinning, on my fleshing, on my general fur putting up, how long I cut my back legs, front legs, and you know what? I don't even argue with them. I know what I do, and what I do is good. Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the prices that I get for my furs. So there's no sense in arguing with them. But anyway, don't leave your legs too long. Some guys have their legs still 12 inches long. No need for that. And the other is back legs, same thing. Don't make them too long. You guys can see how these are on an angle right now. Not a big deal. After I take this off, it goes upstairs. Before it goes in the fur bag to get shipped to North Bay, I take a pair of scissors and I cut them even, nice and square. Gives it a real nice presentable look. I got the bottom jaw cut off. The lip is trimmed. Ear cartilage is out. Small eye holes right to the eyelids. Tail is split right to the tip. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, we're gonna get this guy hung up over here, like so. So that was a nice big male that we picked up back here in Homebush. I guess, let's see, maybe I can unplug this phone now. Turn the camera around. No size difference. There's that female that we picked up with Dad and Willa on the right, and on the left is that male that I picked up yesterday back here. Nice coats on them, especially this male. You guys can't tell in the camera maybe, but those guard hairs are probably, I'm going to say, about 3.5 inches long. Go from a side view. You can see how puffed up that is on the back. We don't have great bellies here. One of the big differences between us Eastern and compared to the Western. But not too bad a belly, especially on this female. Female's got a little bit nicer belly. Got a little bit blood up there. It's still a little bit damp, but once that dries out, I'll brush that out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That'll actually come out to the point where you'll only see a little bit of pink there. No, I don't wash my furs. Should I? I don't know if I should or not. Would it help? Yes. Is it worth the extra time and effort? That's the part I'm not sure of, guys. It's definitely crossed my mind about washing them. I definitely think it would make them look that much cleaner, that much fluffier. But, you know, if it's going to add $2, not worth it for me. If it added another 20, sure. But anyway, I'm not saying it's a bad idea to wash your furs. I'm just, for me, I just do what I do. We'll take a run upstairs. I should grab a flashlight because my light bulb is burnt out. Here's the flashlight here. Run upstairs here and I'll show you guys. There's our skinning winch. So I got a door up here. And normally, like I said, they just need a final brush. She's trimmed. There's, I agree. Anyway, up here right now because it's hard to see, but these fur hangers, I wasn't 100% sure, you know, if they were worth the $6. And I'm talking before I got them, but I was like, you know, fur hangers, should I buy them? I don't know. Like, how cheap are they going to be? Again, guys, the stuff that fur harvesters sell is high quality. High quality. So this is, I'm going to say that's 1/4 inch round stock. You can see nice weld there. And at this end, It's just got the J bent, and then you just slide that bar up. I just run it through one of the eyes on the Coyotes, and I can get anywhere from 10 to 12 Coyotes, depending on how much I want to squeeze them on there per hanger. Got another hanger over there. Just before the elbow. So about 3/4 of the way between the elbow and the armpit is where I take them off. Closer to the elbow, but yeah. It wouldn't hurt to go as far as the elbow, but I definitely wouldn't go any further. Anything past that, and I think it's just a waste. You don't need to. Let's put it that way. Oh, there's the comments. What I usually do is wet the fur and then take a hair dryer. Oh, that's a good idea, Ben. That would definitely fluff them up. Yeah. Upstairs is the dead zone, brother. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that I lost you up there. Like I said, I'm new to this stuff. Anyway, so tomorrow, New Year's Day, Dad and I, well, I don't know if Dad knows this yet, but Dad and I are going to go and, I'm trying to get the camera switched around here. Dad and I are going to go and check traps tomorrow. I finally got some more bait. We picked up 1 deer, like full deer. We got 5 deer hides. We went on a bit of a road trip there last night. We got a call that somebody had hit a deer, but it was still alive. So by the time we got over there, the deer had gotten up and ran into the bush. And of course, on the private property, and I wasn't about to go and start trespassing looking for this deer. So we did go back this morning in the daylight to see if maybe it was just, right there, but it wasn't. So yeah, it is, man. I really do enjoy going out and checking traps with Dad. And I know he really does enjoy it too. He was a trapper growing up, and his dad was a trapper, so they used to trap together. And it's one of those things that we get to now enjoy together, and I think it brings a lot of memories back for him. And I mean, he just enjoys being out in the bush. So yeah, I definitely enjoy having him out there with me. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the solitude of trapping when I am by myself. But I definitely enjoy the times that Dad gets to come with me, because he's not able to come with me every time, and so it's kind of the best of both worlds there. But we got quite a few snares set out, and I shouldn't say we went and checked traps. What's today? Today is Thursday, so we checked on Tuesday. After we were done checking, I went back out by myself and set some more snares. And so we got a few more new snare sets out, and we got 5 inches of snow since we were out last. So definitely going to be able to see if anything was moving. Yeah, so looking forward to tomorrow. Should be pretty good. There's still quite a bit of sign. I'm actually kind of shocked at the amount of sign there is. We are going to be putting up a new bait pile close to the home bush here, but on the neighbor's property, actually back near where I deer hunt. Most of you guys know where that is through my videos. But we're going to actually set up just a miniature bait pile. I'm not looking for a bunch of carcasses or bones back there. It's not my property. I do have permission to be there, but I also pasture my cows there, so I don't want, you know, a great big old nasty soup hole come summer. And then I'm going to try and get some snares set up in there too, because we're questioning if maybe there's some coyotes that aren't committing to the home bush here. So we're just going to try and pick them up 300 yards further back in the bush. But yeah, so looking forward to that. Oh yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. I got into the big spiel about my fur harvester's order. So I ordered another 500 feet of the 3/32 7x7 cable. You guys know I'm a real believer in the 7x7. In fact, I ordered 100 feet of the 3/32 1x19 last year. I made, I think, 2 snares, and I hate to say it, guys, I hate that stuff. It is so stiff. I even tried loading them. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't think I could ever switch from 7 to 7 by to 1x19. Oh, anyway, so I ordered another 500 feet. Yes, too stiff. Yes, too stiff. The 1x19 way too stiff. The 7x7 is a lot more flexible. Anyway, so I ordered 500 feet of the cable. I ordered 2 dozen of the key flocks and 2 dozen of the Seneca kill springs with the triggers, and 2 dozen of the toothed cam locks. So I was talking to Ken, and he was saying that the what is it? S202 is the category number, I think. Anyway, the Seneca kill spring, it comes with the spring and the breakaway. So then I had to order the tooth cam separately, which isn't a big deal, but I couldn't remember what exactly came with the kill spring, but that's what it was. Kill spring and the breakaway come together, and then you got to order the trigger separately and the cam lock separately. So anyway, we got 2 dozen of the Senecas coming, 2 dozen of the Keef. I got a liter of the trap dye, Andy Stowe's speed dip. It's coming. A pound of trap wax. I think I've got some still up there, but I wasn't sure. And for the extra $6 or whatever, I thought might as well toss one of those in. What else? Oh, I got another package of pins coming. I don't think they're 250. I could look. I'll message you later, man. I asked Ken about that. They're 300 and some, I believe. I believe they're 300 and some pounds. But anyway, they're the ones that come with the kill spring. They are designed for coyotes, and yeah, I'll message you. I'll send you a message there later with the breakaway. But I got another package of the push pins coming, the 5/8. If you guys ever order them, I don't know if they still do, but they used to give you an option of 1/2 inch or 5/8. Go with the 5/8. Highly recommend the 5/8. The 1/2 inch, when you're dealing with furs, there's so much hair and everything. The 1/2 inch isn't long enough. Go with the 5/8. They've got aluminum head. They're really sharp. I'll show you guys. So there they are there. They are heavy duty. You can put a hammer to those suckers. The thing is, over time, the pinpoint, that metal will actually pull out of the aluminum over time. I bought these, and that's how I store them. Stick them in a piece of styrofoam. Makes them handy, easy to take out. They're accessible. They're not in a coffee can that can just fall over, and then you got to spend 6 hours picking them up. And you're not, jabbing them into your tip of your fingers when you're trying to get one. And yeah, so that's the way to store them. But this whole thing used to be full when I first started trapping, and minus the 2 coyotes that are using up maybe a dozen each, you can see how many are missing here now. So I have a package of 100 of those coming. I think they're just under $10, but well worth it. Save your time, save yourself the frustration. Don't get those, the multicolored, craft pins. Get yourself some good pins, and you'll never regret it. So other than the pins pulling apart, but again, over time when you're pulling them out of the wood, they're awesome. Highly recommend those. I got these gloves. These are like a fairly heavy rubber glove, and they were actually just a bonus that came with this really awesome heavy duty leather apron. Oh, that's Jess on there, giving me grief about spending $10 on push pins, and yet she can spend $100 on flipping hundreds of bucks on flipping goats. Anyway, let's not get into that. Sorry, man. I didn't get to you soon enough. Oh, well. They'll do. You know what? When I started out trapping, that's what I started with. And they do work. It's just, yeah. Anyway, I got this heavy duty apron off of Amazon. This is my old apron here. But as you can see right here, it started to crack. And what would happen is, I don't know, you can see right here all over, great big oil stain. All the fats and the grease off animals were coming through the cracks. And then there was no point in wearing that apron because my shirt was getting full of grease. The handy thing about this one, it had a nice little pocket here that I could keep a paper towel in for wiping off my blades and that. Your baby is crying. Oh, Jess, settle down. So then I had to get a new one. So I got this one off Amazon, like I said. I love it so far. I've had it for 2 years, and I haven't seen any cracking or anything in it. But yeah, I think it was around $30. And like I said, it came with those rubber gloves. And yeah, so yeah. Here's the snares that I got done up. I got 2 dozen, and then I ran out of cable. Yeah. So just getting the fire going here. Help dry those hides out. So we're gonna head out in the morning, check some snares. There's the boss and the other boss. Anyway, I think that's about it, guys. What? Oh, I know the kids in here making a mess. Oh man, I already showed them that yesterday on the last video. Anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a good New Year's Eve, and here's to 2021. Can't be any worse than 2020, can it? And yeah, so lots of lots of trapping videos to come here.
New one tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow.
There's a new one tomorrow, isn't there?
Oh yeah, new video coming out tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Unless you're Raymond, of course, and then it's a whole different time. But anyway, Happy New Year's to you too, man. So yeah, so keep an eye out for those videos coming up, guys. Thanks for sticking with us. There's the up and coming trapper. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. And Happy New Year's to you too, Raymond. Till next time, guys. We'll see.